Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about email. In this discussions, I have considered few points like we shall introduce that what is meant by email, then we shall discuss some its uses, then I will discuss a diagram with you, and then we will discuss some advantages and disadvantages of this electronic mail. So we all know that email is used to communicate in many things. Effective use of email requires a clear sense of purpose for writing as well as a clear statement of the message. To explain how to use email effectively, we choose the following sequence of presentations. So first of all, introduction, uses, diagrams, advantages, and then disadvantages. So here I would like to introduce that what is meant by electronic mail. Short for electronic mail, email like e-mail, email is defined as the transmission of messages over communication networks. Typically, the messages are notes entered from the keyboard or electronic files stored on the disk. So most mainframes, mini computers, and computer networks have an email system. A system for sending messages. This is also a system of sending messages from one individual to another individuals via telecommunication link between computers or terminals using dedicated software. So communication by email is almost instantaneous. A message sent by email, sent me an email about an idea and we will get back to you. So this is what that we send message through writing through electronic mail, so that is called electronic mail. Electronic mail, commonly called email, is a method of exchanging digital messages from the author to one or more recipients. Modern email operates across the internet or other computer networks. So some early email systems requires that author and recipients both be online at the same time, in a common with instant messaging. Today's email systems are based on a store and forward model. Email serves concept forward, deliver, and store messages. Neither the user nor their computers are required to be online simultaneously. They need connect only briefly, typically to an email server, for as long as it takes to send or receive messages. So here there are some uses of email. Email allows individuals and groups to communicate with one another. Imagine that you have been asked to coordinate work or on a proposal to address a problem in your dome or Greek organization. So you need to get information and ideas from people living in your dome or house, from members of the surrounding community, from university officials, and perhaps other groups. So there are different things like information exchanging. We get brainstorming and problem solving, and then we can keep record keeping. This email can be used for group work. This is also for staying in touch professionally and staying in touch socially, and this is also being used for transmitting documents. Now here I would explain that what is meant by brainstorming. This is very common term, and this is also famous term that brainstorming is a group activity, a group creative technique. Brainstorming is a group creativity technique by which efforts are made to find a conclusion for a specific problem by gathering a list of ideas spontaneously contributed by its members. In other words, brainstorming is a situation where a group of people meet to generate new ideas and solutions around the specific domain of interest by removing inhibitions. So people are able to think more freely, and they suggest as many spontaneous new ideas as possible. So all the ideas are noted down without criticism, and after the brainstorming sessions the ideas are evaluated. Now in diagram we can see that a sender sends message, and then receiver receives messages. Actually, how it works, that senders when send a mail to a client, then on the same way it receives by the recipients. Then, like if we are in company work, so we have a queue of emails, and through routers and through internets, and then through routers we get uh, the mails on recipients. Now there are some advantages. Email is a cheap once you are online, so there is no further expense. Easy to reference, send and receive messages, and attachments can be stored safely, logically, and reliably. This is easy to use once you are set up. Sending and receiving messages is simple. That goes for a host of other email functions. Data storage and contacts can be accessed quickly and easily. The other one is like fast message to send, done under a second. Email is by for the fastest form of written communication. Globally, web based email means you can access your messages anywhere online. Going overseas, before you go, mail yourself a copy of your passport number, travel insurance detail, of your accommodation detail, and send. Email is totally a free tool. This is having a very quick response. Email is a very simplest form of communication. In other words, we can say that email allows for easy referencing. An email is accessible from anywhere as long as you have an internet connections. Email is a paperless and therefore beneficial for planet. So now there are some disadvantages. You know that everything have some advantages, on the other side they have some disadvantages. So email also have some disadvantages like emotional responses. Some emails cause upset or anger. A reply in the heat of the moment can't be retracted. Information overload. Too many people send too much information. They often cite need to know as the justification. Lacks the personal touch. Some things are best left untyped. Email will never beat a handwritten card or letter when it comes to relationship. Misunderstandings. Emails from people who don't take the time to read what they write before clicking send. Time is wasted, either to clarify or waste acting on a misinterpretation of the message. So no respite. The law of the empty inbox. Leave it and will grow. Ignore it at your peril. So emotional responses. Some emails cause upset or anger. Then information overload. Too many people when send too much information, then you may get upset. Lacking of the personal touch. Some things are best left untyped. There may be some misunderstandings. There may be no respite, no interval. Then there may be some pressure to reply. There may be mails that may go in spam and then suck up your times. So these are the disadvantages of the email. Thank you very much. I hope that you have understood each and everything. You can comment me in the comment section. Like and share this video with your families and friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.